Hey, what's going on? So yeah, it's been a minute since I uploaded anything. Just been busy. As far as doing overeats or was doing overeats until I ran into an issue with my vehicle insurance. So as you guys know, those who do overeats or just do anything Uber related or anything with the drives that requires you driving your own personal vehicle, it's insurance. So I've been having issues with my insurance. The Civic gets updated perfectly fine, but for some odd reason, I'm having issues with them giving me the actual date for the Integra. So I cannot upload or update my Uber Eats account. But meanwhile, I've just been um, working on my taillights. I did them a year ago, and I just got a clear lens that I thought it would work. They work. I mean, they work, but they could be done a little bit better. However, since they have no grommet to actually, or kind of like a clip or or something to go into the channel of the tail light itself, it falls apart. So it falls off. For instance, this guy's right here. No, you cannot just buy the lens. I've been looking for everywhere I can just buy the clear lens, but I cannot find a clear lens itself. So they have this little ridge right here. This actually slides in. Of course, you got to put adhesive to actually get stuck in there too. But yeah, no, I just took apart the second tail light that I took apart already. Um, I did this last. I think I gotta say like last week. Yeah, it was definitely last week. Right after my birthday um, get together. So yeah. Um, Sorry, I'm a little sick right now, so I'm kind of just uh, words come out don't are not coming along anymore. Um, but yeah, no, the lens came off. Last Saturday, it came off three times throughout the day, and then I woke up Sunday morning. I went out to my car, and the lens was on the ground again, and this from the driver's side. So I did one side. I did purchase a new set of tail lights. I don't like the aftermarket black house and tail lights due to the little red lens they put inside for the brake lights and turn signals. I don't like it. I just wanted a black house and tail light, which is why I decided to go find myself. I used a set of OEM tail lights that have been damaged as far as lens wise. I took the lens off, I sanded it down, I prepped it, and I painted it. However, yes, it was done with spray can. Yes, it was. Um, if I could do it again, and yes, I do want to do it again, I want to find myself another set of tail lights, OEM ones again. There have been damaged, of course. There's no point in taking apart some perfectly fine stock tail lights. But as long as they've been damaged, I wanted to get them. Sand down the inside again, prep it again, but this time use my paint gun that I have and go to a paint shop and get some crystal black pearl paint and better clear coat. And hopefully finishing of it is a lot better. And during my first attempt for this tail lights, the first one that I took off, I did broke the corner. And I was done. I was almost done with it, and I had just a one side left. So the biggest thing with this taking off these tail lights or lenses themselves, these are very fragile. So they're super fragile, and you just gotta take your time. I mean, it took me about maybe I gotta say about 2.5 hours to take this thing apart. The hardest part is actually right here at this corner. This corner right here is the hardest part to get to. Like all this is pretty simple. But when it gets here, you don't want to put too much pressure because you're afraid it's gonna let you put too much pressure around this corner right here and here, and it will just crack the whole lens right here since that's where it curves at. And I managed to do it all the way until I got to here. I broke this corner off, but not to where water will leak in or anything like that. It was just this axis piece that goes right there. So yeah, that's my. This is the second one for the driver's side. I mean, for the passenger side. However, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this today because it's already getting dark. It is Saturday. Sunlight's already it's already down. Sunlight's it's not up in the middle or anything like that, and I hate to be rushed doing this thing. I would actually like to take my time and actually take the adhesive out of the other one. I still gotta find the adhesive in here too somewhere since I switched rooms, and I got the adhesive somewhere. So now I gotta find that, see where it's at. But yeah, no, I wanted to clean up the other taillights before I put it on. The first taillight I put the lens on already, I kind of was in a rush of doing so it wasn't the cleanest look. And either way, that's part of the reason why I would like to actually do another set. I would like to do another set, but this time using a spray gun, not a can, and hopefully it's a better finishing touch. Hopefully it looks sharper. Hopefully it looks cleaner. But yeah, no. Let me go ahead and finish editing this video, and I will be uploading here in a little bit. But yeah, no. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys. I know this is probably not important to a lot of people, but yeah, no. This kind of like just do it myself kind of stuff. Especially when there's stuff that you like, some stuff that you want to do. So there's a certain thing that you get an idea of, but you can't find it to buy, right? So it's one of those things you gotta make. And I was at first I would have done it. I would have definitely done it this way, but I had like very little confidence in myself in doing this, taking this taillights apart. Basically because I didn't want to break him and had to buy another set of taillights just to remove another lens, and hopefully they didn't break that one either. But I gotta say though, anyone could do this. Anyone could definitely do this. It's definitely time consuming, but if you take your time, that's all that matters. Just taking your time with it. I got myself a rivet buckle removal tool set, which helps out actually a lot, and of course a heat gun. A heat gun definitely. If you guys don't have a microwave, an oven that have access to, for instance, I don't. I mean, it has an oven here, but I can't use it. Not for my stuff. So I got myself this tool set, and it actually helps out a lot because as you're going along, you could actually heat it up, try to pry it open, but don't just don't just force it. You actually gotta apply a little bit of pressure and keep pressuring until it's completely kind of like almost wide open, or feel comfortable with, and scoot over and do it again. Now if it's kind of hard, heat it up again and then try to open it up again. This helps out too. Sometimes there's times where it's like stuck, so just give it a little pry so you can get this guys in the channel and then just start taking it apart. Yeah, no, that's what I was afraid of, and I spent $250 on a set of clear lenses. I mean, they look good when I first put them on or anything like that, right? But they started webbing, and of course, since they don't have those tabs like I showed you on this guy that goes into those channels, they start sagging. Once it starts sagging and stuff like that, and of course that adhesive here in Arizona, the heat gets to it to where it starts to completely fall apart. So here I am a year later, and I'm actually doing it the way I wanted to do it to begin with. And I gotta say, I like how it turned out. It's not the cleanest right now, I get that, but which is why this is kind of like my trial and error. And which is why I would like to get myself another set of taillights. Meaning I have to find a new set of taillights and buy myself another new taillights, so I can remove the lens off of. And once you remove the lens off the new ones, those new taillights that you bought aftermarket, they're no good anymore. They get completely trashed out. So, but the end goal is get the lens without breaking it off and put it onto your taillights. But yeah, no, as I said, let me finish this up, and I'll be uploading here in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching.
Y esa parte, bueno, yo le rompí un poquito más, pero puedes meterle. ¿Qué edad tiene tu niña?
12 ya para 13. En diciembre cumplo 12 ya.
Hasta puedo hacer que ese video entonces dice que cuando fue para no sé si después de ese del bolsillo, de Italia, del bolsillo, al DF y del DF al avión para allá por Veracruz. Pues dice que
Alright, so definitely will be taking this things off. Of course, now it won't come off. Yesterday it fell off about 3 times. This morning was off too. So definitely fell a couple more times. But yeah, nah. This is nasty. I have to go in here with a razor blade or something like that in order to get some of this excess stuff off. Heat gun as well. Gotta go in here and clean these things off too. They're all dusty and dirty, not as clean anymore. But yeah, no. As soon as I get this thing all cleaned up, I'll be putting the other one on. That little guy right there. Unfortunately, yes, I did broke it, and I managed to warp it a little bit too. At this point, it's just trial and error. Like I said, I wanted my own black house and tail lights, but I didn't like the aftermarket ones, so I decided to just kind of like do something with the OEM ones. But I gotta heat some of this up, and preferably, if I was by the house, like back up the car into the driveway and heat up the heat gun and stuff like that, so I can get some of this stuff off. That'll be great. But yeah, these were cool. I like them. It's just sucks that it doesn't have any kind of support, any kind of clips right here that go into the channels to keep it in place. And they did start webbing from the inside too, so that's not good at all. I gotta say though, I do like this side a lot better than this side. This lenses weren't that bad when I first got them, but I think out here in Arizona the heat does really does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure this will look kind of like a dull sunburn here in the future, but I'm still not fully on there. Still got a little bit left to go, but I gotta heat up, put on, heat up, put on, heat up, and put on, or press on, actually keep pressure on there. But yeah, no. And yes, factory taillights. I found myself an old set that where the lens are broken. Took the lens off, sanded the inside, and prepped and painted crystal black pearl. I wanted black Haslam taillights, but none of the black Haslam taillights that are aftermarket that they sell online, I don't like any of them. Just the fact that they have the little red cones or lenses they put inside, I don't like it. I just wanted plain black with a clear lens, which is why I went with this, guys. I spent $250 on these lenses, and honestly, I mean, it's all trial and error. They looked good when they were first on, but now, as you can see, they're all webbed. So yeah, they're all webbed now, and with the heat out here, the adhesive that I even put on there starts to warm up and it starts to sag, and eventually it starts to fall apart. This one yesterday, it fell off 3 different times, and it was just parked at the house, and so I did order myself a set of aftermarket taillights just so I could get the lens off, and I was trying to be as careful as possible because I know it's very fragile and they break easily. As you can see, I managed to crack right here, or not even cracked, fucking just snapped it off, right? I was down to the last section right here, which right here is the most difficult part that I found myself going into. And yeah, so I managed to break it off, but like at that point I was almost done with it, so like, you know what, let's just continue taking it off and let's put it on and see how it looks. And honestly, yes, I do like it. I might end up finding another set of taillights and redoing this thing all over again, a lot better. Inside, I did use, as you can see, one of my older videos I used a spray can, but this time I would like to use a compressor and my small little paint gun that I used to paint the interior parts for the Civic. I believe it will look a lot better turn out, but yeah, no. Alright, so that'll be it for today. I got my kid here still, my son. He's already kind of bored, and my daughter here too, which I got to take her home soon as well. But heat gun, definitely an oven will be a lot better, but I don't have access to an oven, or there's an oven here, but they won't let me use it, so can't complain. But yeah, set of taillights, aftermarket taillights that I don't want, and basically I just bought them to take them apart. As you can see, these are not reusable anymore. These are very fragile compared to the OEM ones. The OEM ones actually take a lot more heat than these guys do before they start warping. But yeah, took that off, and this is a lens that I got on eBay for $200. After taxes and shipping, I think it ended up like $250 or so. But yeah, no, they got nothing on to hold on to, so it started to unglue. And yeah, like I said, when I first got them, it looked pretty cool and everything like that, but
functional wise, I gotta say not very functional, and they did start webbing all over. As you guys can see, web. So yeah, they got web all over the place, and I found this on the ground 3 times yesterday and this morning as well, so that's a total of 4 times. But yeah, next time I get a chance, I'm gonna start taking the other tail light apart and take this guy off and do the same, so both sides will be matching. And I gotta say, I really love that a lot better. But yeah, I might end up buying another set of used tail lights, even though they're cracked, whatever, I don't care. Do the same thing I did with this guy's on the inside. Order another set of aftermarket tail lights just to use the lens, and try to finish that one a lot better than I did this guy's. And yeah, car's all dirty, hands were dirty as well, so of course white car, and shows everything you worked on. But there's that. So that's pretty much it for today. It was just my birthday, and I would have done it yesterday, but we had to get together, and thank you all for your birthday wishes, and thank you for those that came out and hang out. Honestly, that's all that matters to me, is just hanging out with people. That's one thing I like doing. But yeah, no, that's it for today though. Catch you guys in the next one.